This lady right here. And I want y'all to understand some of the lengths that these women will go to stunt with their lifestyle. You're a cop. If you're not making enough money, quit. You know, hell, get an OnlyFans. It's funny. I'm seeing all these female police officers from New York. They all look like they could be OF models. I'm just saying. Are they getting into police work because, you know, they want to do criminality? Like, I'm always seeing these female
Don't
cops.
Scam ladies. Push it
from New
still
York.
like Jada would full score.
Appreciate that, Jamie. I'm seeing all these female police officers doing criminality. What's going on, ladies? What's going on up there? Y'all joining the police force just to get in fuckery?
New York City police officer tonight accused of trying to sell large quantities of fentanyl, heroin, and cocaine. The U.S. Attorney's Office says 11 years.
And she not in jail? If y'all found out she did this, she ain't been arrested? Oh yeah, she was arrested. Excuse me. They say she believe lost her job, but yes, she was arrested. So let me get my facts straight.
Veteran Grace Rosa Baez and her housemate Cesar Martinez hid drugs inside various items like a Mentos.
Cesar? You know, I know a Cesar Pena. I know a guy named Cesar Pena who's a scammer. So you got this Cesar here who got caught, and then you got Cesar Pena who's about to get caught up in fraud.
Container. A confidential source says the pair sold a sample of fentanyl and was forming the groundwork for a wholesale trafficking operation. Officer Baez was already on modified.
This is the second time I've seen a female police officer trying to traffic or trying to protect her drug dealer boyfriend. They trying to set up a whole operation while she's a cop. This is in New York. Cause you only see stuff like I'm being honest. I only see stuff like this in New York. These women out here going. These New York female police officers get these jobs and turn to crime. You want to judge? You want to know what who a woman is? Look at her boyfriend. Her boyfriend ain't no upstanding citizen. These guys are drug dealers.
Modified duty following accusations of misconduct 3 years ago. New York City.
So you got to ask yourself, why are these women becoming police officers? Do they do it because they have a passion for it, or they're doing it because they want to protect their boyfriends from getting caught up in you know, going to jail or whatnot? Because that's what it looks like. It looks like to me, you know, these women get into policing because they want to protect their boyfriends. Now she's going to end up behind bars due to this. And this is where we're at. This is what policing is in 2023, I guess. These women do not respect the badge, man. The badge is just a way for them to be able to go and do criminal shit. And it's crazy. It really is. And they say she's a veteran cop. So I guess, you know, she don't feel like she's making enough money, so she has to turn to crime. You got to turn to crime? Is this where we at? I guess so. We got another article here from the NY Post. It says an NYPD officer who boasted about how much she loved her job was busted this week for allegedly dealing large quantities of narcotics, including fentanyl and heroin. While on duty, federal officials said Grace Rose Baez was arrested along with Cesar Martinez of Yonkers and charged with conspiracy to distribute narcotics and distribution of narcotics. U.S. Attorney of the Southern District of New York, Damian Williams, said Baez, who's 37, Martinez, who's 42, allegedly tried to sell narcotics to a federal informant between October 9th and October 29th officials said. Now, she's a cop. She should know when she's talking to still talking to an informant, but she had no idea. And she's a veteran police officer, and she had no idea she was talking to an informant. But she probably had to get that surgery, you know what I'm saying? She got to get some work done, you know? Oh boy. Look at this. Baez of the Bronx gave the informant a sample of what she said was top quality fentanyl in a Mentos candy container on Tuesday, officials said. She then told the informant that she could sell them a kilo of heroin for $25,000 and 800 grams of fentanyl, with pricing to be negotiated later based on drug purity. Baez, who has been a cop since 2012, allegedly had multiple meetings with the informant, and she had absolutely no clue. She had no clue. She was working desk duty at an NYPD facility while arranging the meetings and negotiating prices to sell a kilogram quantities of narcotics, the feds allege. Baez met the criminal informant in Yonkers on Thursday and handed over packages containing suspected narcotics, including a kilogram and 400 grams of heroin, 640 grams of fentanyl labeled 640 Manzana. She was arrested the same day. After arresting Baez, officers went to the Yonkers home she shared with Martinez and found a package of suspected narcotics being thrown out the window, officials said. Inside, they found a kilogram pressed machine, as well as additional narcotics that Martinez had allegedly attempted to throw outside, authorities said. The NYPD put Baez on modified duty in 2020 after she was accused of misconduct. Baez made $96,000 in 2022, less than she had made in prior years because she worked less overtime on desk duty. Baez, who was suspended without pay after her arrest, and Martinez, 37, faced the possibility of dozens of years in prison. Baez wrote about being a cop in a post on Instagram from 2020. I will never apologize for picking a career I love to do, she posted. That's her with that obvious BBL. There's always a bad one or two in the bunch, but that's not me. Williams said Baez fragrantly violated her oath of office by pushing poison, including fentanyl and heroin, which are driving the nation's deadly opioid crisis and have been responsible for thousands of tragic deaths in the city and around the nation. Listen, anybody trying to buy fentanyl is a cop. Only cops are trying to buy fentanyl because they're trying to arrest the person that's selling the fentanyl. Police Commissioner Edward Caban said if guilty, Baez tarnished the shield that she wore. Oh, she's not the only one. These charges are extremely troubling because there is no place of corruption at the NYPD. Bro, there's a shit ton of corruption at the NYPD. But that's just my opinion. You know, you can let me know. But yeah, she screwed up, man. All because, you know, she wants to have a certain type of lifestyle. And I don't think she does it for the money. I think women like this get off on the danger that's associated with this type of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And I think that she gets a thrill off doing bad things. You know, you should respect your badge. You had no respect for the badge, and it cost you. It really did. And yeah, this is why these women become police officers for the wrong reasons. You're dating a drug dealer. I mean, was he dealing drugs, before you became a police officer? And you became a police officer and the guy she's with is her boyfriend. Let's be real about this housemate. That's her boyfriend. I think women get off on the danger of selling drugs and knowing that her job, she's a policewoman. She can, I guess, look out for certain things, like this other woman. These women really just, they pick what they pick, and that's why they are exactly where they are. So